What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 40 of our Olympic Lyonnais FM19 save, where of course today back again with two big games for our season. A French Cup semi-final against Angers and a Ligue game against PSG. And as you can see on the screen right now, there's 4 games left to go. 12 points up for grabs, and we have a 7-point lead over Monaco. Of course, we have to play PSG today, which is a very, very tough game. We also have to play Angers in the league as well, and they're up in 5th. So it's not sealed up yet. It's not in the bag, but we have, every week that goes by is just another week closer and another week where mathematically it'll be more and more possible. But we have to get through the French Cup semi-final first. We're playing Angers. We've never lost to them. 1-3, drawn 3, and we are the favourites today. As I mentioned, I'd like to pick up the French Cup as well, just to do like the double. As I think that will really just help, solidify how solid our season has been. And of course, we've missed out on the Champions League. We missed out on the Coupe de la Ligue as well. So that's a big shame. But let's run through the two lineups here. We're on the left-hand side, of course, as we are at home. Lopez in goal with Mendy, Lenglet, Denayer, Dubois. Again, Pongracic not playing. Is that controversial? We'll have to find out. Dombele and CDM, Toussaint, Houssem, Depay, Foden and Cornet round out our front three. Very, very happy with that front three. They perform very, very well. So that's good news. And on the right-hand side, of course, it is Angers' side with Let Elier in goal, Strinic, Thomas, Laurent Koscielny, who's now their captain. How long has he been there for? Not too long. I think he joined this year, actually. On a free transfer. That's not too bad. So Laurent Koscielny, Dortaichos. Pretty cool name. Jeff Rene Adelaide, of course, from Arsenal as well. Fulgini, Santa Maria, Tate, Salazar and Boadu up front. And, not too threatening, but they have a few names in there that I do indeed recognise. But I'm sure we can do the job today. We've been smashing it out lately. And apart from that 4-1 humbling from Juventus, it hasn't been too bad elsewhere. But we get things underway. We're in our classic white. They're in their yellow kit, which I believe is their away kit. We have an early corner with Cornet, whips it in very deep actually. Houssem can't quite get there. Lenglet now on the ball into Denayer. What can we do here? Dombele runs forward Foden into Cornet, can't quite get it, and they may come on the counter attack here. Salazar on the ball into Jeff Rene Adelaide. He's not got the most match sharpness I've ever seen, so may just be coming back from injury. There is Laurent Koscielny, the ex-Arsenal man. Lovely ball. Not really, actually. Mendy collects very calmly. Well, that's a poor header into Tate. And a bit of a ping-pongy game here. Back and forth, back and forth. No one really grabbing a grip. Lovely challenge from Toussaint. We burst forward now. Is this the goal? Depay, is he going to square it? He shoots, actually, and it's in the net. 20th of the season for him. And what an early start. 3 minutes in, 4 minutes in. And we get underway. Lovely, lovely play. Toussaint, found his form again this year. Very solid. He's not technically the most gifted player, although he has scored some bangers this year. But he just does a solid job, similar to that of Sander Berg, just maybe a bit more consistent than him, and obviously with a bit more playing time. Still very, very young as well. Hasn't been capped for France yet. Memphis Depay with a lovely free kick. Cornet's going to collect the rebound. Can't quite direct it in. And look at that. Pretty much as close as you're going to get without being given a goal. Which is unfortunate. But Toussaint's actually younger than I am. He's born in 1997. I was born in 95. Dombele's younger than me. Wow. This is crazy. Wait, a lot of these players... That's actually mad. 98. That's so young. 96. 2000, that's crazy. That's just craziness. The Cornet whips in a corner. Lenglet is there and Letelier collects it nicely. They clear it. Oh, nice long kick actually, but a bit out of reach. Denayer launches it back into their box. There's Memphis on the end of it. Goes for an ambitious header. Actually, Cornet's there, and 19th of the season for him. And I think that's crazy. Is that Cornet's nearly our top goal scorer in all competitions. Assist by Memphis Depay. I was a bit ambitious here. Denayer just launches it forward. Depay with a header. And he saw Cornet on the far post, near post, one of the posts. Cornet smashes it in, and we're 2-0 up. And we're looking very comfortable today. 10 shots to their 1, 6 on target. Memphis with another free kick. Whips in a lovely delivery. Denayer's there. Can't quite direct it goalwards. And again, you've seen time and time again, teams just sit so deep against us with such a high pressing line that they just really get suffocated and squished out here, and they just can't do anything even in their own half. Foden, what a strike that was off the crossbar, and we just keep up the pressure, we're keeping up the intensity, and they can't really do anything about it. So yeah, that's good to see from us. If we can play like this against PSG, actually I don't know, PSG's a tricky one because they're so quick on the counter attack that you kind of almost can't really play like this, because they'll just catch you out with Mbappe and Neymar just sprinting like animals. They're just so quick, the two of them. It's similar to like Douglas Costa of Juventus. His pace just punished us. So I think Pongracic definitely has to play in the PSG game. His positioning is just second to none, and that really helps against pacey players. So yeah, unfortunately, either Lenglet or Denayer will be dropped for the next game, and it just has to be done really. In the big games, Pongracic has to play. So we can get away with it here with some of the lesser teams, as yeah, they're just don't quite have the quality and killer instinct to some of those bigger dogs in the league. But again, it looks very calm here. I'm going to make some subs just for a few fresh legs. Who doesn't really play too much. Loftus-Cheek can come on. Pineda, see if we can get any bangers in. And you know what? Terrier can come on for Cornet. Terrier was my little super sub in the first year. 98. He's so young as well. Everyone's so young in this save. I feel so old. Is that weird? Like, at what point? Yeah, I feel like an actual manager at this point. I'm older than half the players. But Thomas whips it out wide. I'm only 23 as well in real life. Lovely tackle from Dombele, crunching, and that's Lenglet composedly takes it back to our own box. But look at this, we can just play out of our own half. We're already in their half, and Memphis now with the pace can get in behind. Can he whip a lovely delivery? He does. Loftus-Cheek's there, second of the season for him, second assist for Depay today. And what lovely play! Look at that. We play it out from our half. A lovely searching ball by Pineda. Look at that, just perfect placement of the pass. Loftus-Cheek's there, and he's coming to his own this season. He's struggled a bit in the sort of first half of the season, but since I've brought him on as of late, he has performed pretty well. So I think he's worth the 10 million I paid for him. He's a good squad player. His value will go up. He's only 25, got plenty of years left in him. So I think we're all good on that front. And we're heading we're 3-0. So at this point, we're pretty much in the French Cup final, where I imagine we will play PSG. I think it's just going to be PSG all round, and hopefully we can do the job in the French Cup, because if they beat us in both finals, it's a bit disappointing. And they're also out of the Champions League actually, so now their focus has really switched over to the domestic competitions. Liverpool beat them 2-0 in the away or the return leg. So Pep Guardiola doing a fantastic job over Mourinho. Loftus-Cheek's dispossessed them here though, and Pineda, can he squeeze it in? Not quite, and they scramble it away. Mendy now, what's going to happen here? Dombele, Toussaint, lovely seeking ball to Mendy, heads it to keep it in. Memphis can collect. I think he's offside. He is indeed. And it's going to end 3-0 after this goal kick, and the game is over. There it is. Olympique Lyon 3, Angers 0, and yeah, we're through to the French Cup final once again. It's good to be back there. Hopefully we can win it like we did in Season 1. And yeah, let's just hope we can continue this form against PSG in the league. Like I said, if we win this game, the league is pretty much over from PSG's standpoint, I think. Let's have a look. They have 2 games in hand, so it'll put them on 75 points, right? If I'm not mistaken. So they'd be on 75 points, which means we are 9 points ahead of them. Yeah, so if we win, PSG can't win the league, so we only have to count down against Monaco and Marseille. But I'm going to hop ahead to this PSG game, and I'll catch you guys then. Here we are then. The time has come where we face Jose Mourinho's PSG side once again. And I mean, it looks a bit rough on this screen, because it looks like loss, win, draw, loss. But I mean, technically, we haven't actually lost it's just been 4 wins, 4 draws, like lots of 0-0s, lots of penalty loss. Like the 2 losses have only been on penalties. But in a full 90 minutes and a 420 minutes, they've never actually beaten us. So we do have a very good record against PSG. So hopefully we can continue that today. Like I said, the 2 losses have been in penalties, and there's no penalties today in this competition. Of course, it's the league campaign. Monaco have won their game that they played, so they closed the gap to temporarily 4 points, hopefully. But of course, if PSG do take a result, then yeah, the league title's just blown wide open if they manage that. Unfortunately, Husem's injured. Danea is coming in alongside Pongracic, and then Lovro Major, who's a very worthy replacement, comes in deeper in. But I'll run through the two lineups when they're side by side. Of course, we are away today, which could be a big factor. But again, you see there's no Neymar from what I can see for the PSG side. So that's a big news for us. They are on the left-hand side. They have Leno, their new signing, in goal with Johnny, Marquinhos, Pavard, Mbabu, Pizarro, Gaia, Kovacic, Verratti, Pavon with Mbappe up top. Interestingly, yeah, no Neymar on the bench, so he must be injured. Let's find out if that is true. He is for 5 to 10 days, so he just about misses this game, which could be good news for us. They still have Mbappe, of course, the star man up front, but it looks like he's going to be a bit starved of service unless they can get on the counter-attack. But either way, we're on the right-hand side. Lopez in goal, Mendy, Danea, Pongracic, Dubois, Dombele, Toussaint, Lovro Major, Memphis Depay, Phil Foden and Cornet. A team I'm very confident in, a team that can do the business, and a team that can grab us those important 3 points. So let's get things underway. Let's not waste any more time. They're in their classic navy. We are in our classic white. And yeah, like I said, let's get things underway. If we win today, of course, we go 7 points clear again of Monaco, which, yeah, we desperately need, really, because 3 games left is still 9 points up for grabs. So Monaco could still backdoor this league title, which we're definitely not hoping for. If they do that, I'll be so disheartened. But let's cross our fingers, cross our toes, and who knows. I don't mean for that to rhyme, but hopefully we'll win the league. Although PSG coming at us here, Mbappe's in behind, and Mbappe scored 8 minutes in, and Mbappe has scored against us. And a bit of a sloppy goal, really. 22nd of the season for him. But, I mean, yeah, it just looked a bit rushed, a bit scrambled. They just sort of launched a ball forward here. Bit of a mistake from Danea. Mbappe, very nice finish, must be said. That is a good finish, but I'm hoping we perform a bit better than that. They've already had to make a sub as Gaia was injured in the 5th minute, but hopefully we can bounce back and at least, yeah, avoid defeat today. Memphis with a free kick. Can we do just that? Lovely strike. Pongracic can't guide it in, and oh my god, what a save from Leno. I mean, come on, that is pretty much, that's as in as you're going to get, right? That has to count. Come on, there's no way that's not counting. So now it looks a bit worrying because PSG can win 2 games and they'll be on 78, so they'll only be 6 points behind. Monaco will be 4 points behind. Marseille will be 5 points behind, so it still goes down to the wire. We did have a bit... This is what... I mean, it's good that we had a cushion for if this does happen and we do lose today. But, I mean, I'd like to extend the cushion for as long as possible and not have to, you know, be sweating on the last day of the season about whether we win the league title or not. But, yeah, I mean, we're looking... Statistically, we're looking more comfortable than they are, so hopefully it's a matter of time before we grab a goal. But, like I said, they are very defensive. They're very solid at the back. And, yeah, they're so difficult to break down. They just do have good quality. Not as many sort of star-struck names as you'd think, but they just do have good quality. So, yeah, they are a very difficult side to play. And they're playing fantastic football here. Look at this, passing it around. This is similar to what we do to other teams. Kovacic, wow. Lopez with a fantastic save. And, yeah, they're sitting less deep. Number 13 is very far forward there. I'm going to have to look at their formation in a minute to see. I think he is a substitute, so I think he hasn't been on the pitch the whole time. That's why his position's so sort of skewed. But Memphis Depay has the pace, although he's getting caught up here, so he's not... Yeah, Pavon's done a fantastic job. And, yeah, number 13 for them, really far out wide. Look at that. I think that's just because, it's Lo Celso, right? I think he's number 13 for them. No, he's number 17. Oh, Gaia, he got injured. Okay, maybe that's why. Because he come off the pitch. But, yeah. Half-time, we're 1-0 down. And like I said, statistically, it doesn't look like we should be. But a little mistake from Danea. And Mbappe pounced on it and scored. And, I mean, yeah, at this rate, it doesn't even really look like we're going to score a goal here today. Which means we are unfortunately probably going to lose and just open the league title up to the chasing teams. Which is a big shame, a big shame. You know, we still have to play, I think it's Nantes and Saint Etienne, so the 2 teams at the bottom. But again, they're going to be fighting for promotion and survival, so they're going to be up for the games. And Angers are chasing, I guess, or at least trying to secure their Europa League spot, right? So we don't have easy games by any means. We need to grab points today, at least a point. Is what we need to grab. Chiquinho can come on. He often brings games alive. And Pineda as well. Scores some bangers. That's what we need today, a bit of magic. So I'm committing to 3 subs, 3 attacking subs as well. I mean, they haven't looked too threatening on the attack, right? So if anything, we just need to get the creativity and get at them to grab a goal, which is what my thought process is behind those substitutions. Analysis, you can still see number 13. For some reason that's not updating. I'm not sure why. But we can have a look. Let's have a look. Are they still playing the same formation? They are. Just a lot of bodies, isn't it? It's not parking the bus, but as I said, the game's just trickling away here. Literally nothing is happening. Push forward. I'm going to go very attacking, actually. Oh, here we go. Oh, very bright screen. Jesus. Mbappe here. Now, he's on the counter-attack, though. Look at the pace of him. Pongracic just literally just takes him out. And now he's got a red card. And it's literally just gone from bad to worse here, hasn't it? Because now he's suspended for the next game. Oh, no. Marin Pongracic, mate. What have you done? I'm just going to bring Don Bele as a centre back. I know he doesn't really like it, but I don't really want no one playing there. So Verratti's going to whip it out to Otto. Can he strike a wonder goal? He goes for it off the bar. Wow. And unfortunately, I think this is going to be the first defeat to PSG. Mourinho's done a masterclass. We still have a nice little cushion, but Verratti's going to score this, right? No, thank God. But even without Neymar in their side, they've done the job. And they're just really coming at us actually now. Now we're down to 10 men. We really can't get a grip of this game, and just no one's looked up for it really today. Memphis looked a bit sloppy there. You know, Dene has looked sloppily. You know, he's been one of our standout players this year actually. I saw a stat where it was like we'd only conceded like 15 goals in the games he's played, but made a mistake today. And we can't make mistakes against teams like this because they just do this. They grab a goal, they shut us out, and they just play around with the ball. They have the quality to do so. And yeah, we've been a bit found out here. We have lost. So unfortunately, the title race has been blown wide open again. And we still have a bit of a cushion. We do, 4-point cushion with 9 points up for grabs, right? So every week that goes by, still another week we get closer and closer. But yeah, it's not the best. As a result of that, and because the under-19s, they're actually amazing. My under-19s are so good. They're actually amazing. Like, look at this. Oh, this year, okay, they haven't done as good this year, but last year they absolutely smashed it. 73 points, they lost once, scored 118 goals, conceded 21. They smashed it last year. The year before, smashed it as well that year. So this year they've let the foot off the gas a little bit, but they're still winning it. So good to see that our youth system are really performing well. But yeah, because the title race is so widely blown open, I think next episode will literally be the Saint Etienne and Nantes game, and then the last game of the season will be the final league game and the French Cup final, where hopefully we can do the double when it's all secured. But that is the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please drop it a like, helps out a ton. Subscribe if you want to see daily Football Manager content, and I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.